We believe that the school systems of today do not teach the leadership, patriotism, and Americanism, and the free enterprise system to a degree that we would like to see in our future leaders of the United States.
In this conference, it's more of training, giving a lot of work, and letting you show your leadership skills with a lot of pressure.
My definition of a leader when I came here was completely different as to what it is now when I leave. You know, there's been so much added to it and, you know, explained that I understand what it means a lot more.
The multi-day programs give the kids a wonderful, wonderful experience in leadership, patriotism, and the third side of the triangle, which is the free enterprise system.
Leadership, patriotism, Americanism, and the free enterprise system. These are the foundations of good citizenship in the United States, and the Military Order of the World Wars, an association for retired military officers, is highly involved in assuring that our country has future leaders.
We hold several patriotic youth leadership conferences throughout the nation. One of our tenets of our preamble speaks to inculcating love of our country and the flag into future leaders of our nation.
The MOWW has been conducting single and multi-day youth leadership conferences since 1985. The National Association of Secondary School Principals sanctions the program that currently reaches approximately 9,400 future leaders per year. The conferences are patterned after a long-standing program conducted by the Freedom Foundation at Valley Forge, Pennsylvania.
They decided to take that program out to the hinterlands so that it wouldn't cost the people so awfully much to ship children, for example, from the West Coast in.
I come to ye from your past, like grains of sand through an hourglass.
What I'm going to do now is show you the punctuation as it was written by its writer. Now let's all stand up and say it to our flag as we should be saying it, okay? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
But I invariably run into somebody who gets to griping about the government. And my first question, and yours should be the same thing, you're all getting to voting age real quick. And I ask them, say, who did you vote for? Well, I didn't vote for anybody. Then shut up. You have not earned the right to gripe.
We use what we call the pyramid theory of training. We have one leg of the pyramid is our leadership training. The other leg is the Americanism and patriotism. And the base to the triangle is the American free enterprise system on which all of the things we do in the United States are based. If we didn't have the free enterprise system in the United States, we would not have either of the other legs of the triangle.
What's great about America? The freedom we cherish is the bedrock of a business we call free enterprise, the way we do business in this country. Free enterprise is the primary reason for the early and continuing prosperity of this great nation. And no nation on earth has a system that is so friendly and so conducive to the production and accumulation of wealth, both nationwide and individually.
The free enterprise system, America took it from a little small farmer's market selling fruit and vegetable and fish and beef and anything else that they sold in a little community, and they built an entire nation out of it. Nobody else has ever done it. Today, nobody else has ever succeeded.
The students generally come from all walks of life, all socioeconomic backgrounds, all sizes and shapes. The only qualifier we place on the students entering our multi-day programs are that they only be in their junior year or perhaps some from their sophomore year in high school. That is so that they can return to their school following this training and truly be a leader in that school. Be a leader that the school can count on to do the right thing, to take responsibilities for their actions, to vote, and to be responsible citizens in that high school and actually for the rest of their lives.
High school students who are already demonstrating leadership qualities are invited to attend.
We use the word leader because to a counselor in a high school, when you use the term leader, they know it's the students in that school that they use to get things done in the school.
The conference participants not only learn how to lead, but also how to follow.
It gives you a chance to learn followership before leadership. These students come together and they're all the best. They're used to telling the students what to do, and the students automatically jump into it. But it's hard for a lot of leaders to come together and be followers. And it's very important because you're forced to work together as a team, and there cannot be just one person that dominates everything.
Abraham Lincoln, the state of mind. He ran for office, mind you, 27 times, and he failed 25 times. And then he emerged to the greatest office in the land. How many of us, or how many of anybody could go and fail one time after another, and still emerge in the top dog, the biggest position in the land? Abraham Lincoln.
These future leaders are encouraged to have fun, and opportunities to mingle and have a good time are presented, but the primary emphasis is on working and learning.
This is not a camp. This is a conference. And one of the first things I say to youngsters at any of the conferences that I visit is that you're at a conference, and a conference is designed to discuss and learn, not to play games, tennis, volleyball, and swimming.
If you're a dedicated leader and you're someone that wants to learn something, then this is definitely the place for you. But if you come here to play around, then you're going to get left behind, because just the caliber of students and speakers here is just incredible. And you get so many opportunities to meet just people that are just so knowledgeable.
The participants are challenged through team building and problem solving exercises throughout the conference.
A man involved in a terrorist network has come to the United States under false identity. His intention is to inflict mass destruction on the people of America.
We design into our program problems. For example, we'll have a problem of homeland security. And that program is designed so that they can work into teams and come up with suggested solutions that young people can apply.
What can you as a high school student do to help during such a catastrophe? We said volunteer in the community in the time of crisis, because as a high school student, it's going to affect
the population of the United States. And it's going to affect us because we've got transportation.
The esprit de corps build up within those teams sometimes has lasted 10, 15, 20 years. We've had youngsters that have graduated from West Point and Annapolis who are still in contact with others that were on their team at a youth leadership conference.
We have had students write back that they would not have considered any of the public service things that they are now considering in the future. We've also had parents say, gosh, I don't know what you did to my son or my daughter, but they came back a different person. They're much more responsible now. They do the things that are necessary and are required of them without being asked. They just are much more responsible citizens today.
I really like just the cooperation that all our team members participated in. I'm so close to them right now. I know them. I'm going to keep in touch with them. And I really enjoyed the lectures. They were just really informative, and I'm going to keep them forever.
The MOWW is determined and committed to expanding the youth leadership program's reach.
The military order of the world wars is only currently serving about 3,000 in multi-day conferences and another 6,000 in single-day conferences. And that's less than 10,000. We ought to be touching 100,000. We need to, because it isn't being taught in the schools.
This program is truly a nation-strengthening program for these future leaders of the United States. Those of us in our declining years are going to turn the mantle of leadership over to these future leaders, and we want to make sure that they are prepared to keep America strong and what it has been in the past and what it can be in the future.